Hey everybody, I need to go check my chickens to see if they laid any eggs today. Single egg. I think all of the eggs that I got today were brown. So I don't think our colorful egg layers, I don't think our Easter eggers laid anything today. Hi Huxley. Hi, Mr. Always excited to see me. Hi. Who's a good boy? Sit. Oh, good. Sit. Sit. Yes, good boy. You're so excited. You're shaking. Who's a good boy? No, you can't. I'm sorry. You can't have the egg. You can't have the egg. Sorry. Poor guy. He loves raw eggs. Is that all dogs or is it just my dog? If one of the kids drops an egg on the ground, he will come clean it up, no hesitation. So I thought that I would give you a little bit of a garden tour. My garden isn't full yet, but I thought that I would show you what's going on right now. Well, some of my seedlings are coming up that I literally just planted last week. This guy is a little stuck. So a cool trick that Jess from Roots and Refuge showed me with seedlings that are stuck. I don't want the seedling to get capped. It looks like it's growing big and vigorously enough that I don't have to worry about it. But I'm just gonna lick my fingers, put a little spit on, and slowly release that so that it can grow and be healthy. So when you first walk in, you have a row of tomato plants here, and then there's cucumbers down there. This was kind of my extra row this year. I love having a lot of tomatoes, and so I have a row here, a row here, and then this is my third row, which is just kind of the overflow and extra tomatoes that I have. I don't know what a lot of these are right here, but I know that where that tag is and beyond are Dr. Witchy's. This one's got some beautiful fruiting on it. There's a few more down there. I've got a little bit more fruit happening down here. And these are my cucumbers. I transplanted all of these, and these ones right here died. And I have a couple in here that also died. I actually moved them. I transplanted them from over there somewhere. And some of them didn't make it, which I kind of anticipated some not making it. Cucumbers do not like to have their roots disturbed. So I reseeded some here, hoping I'll get some more soon. And I do have some that are doing alright. I've kind of been taking off the icky parts of these, keeping them clean. And I have this one labeled as Berry's Crazy Cherry Tomato. I really wanted to have one of these because they look really cool. But I'm not sure that that's what this is. My kids, I had it in a tray with some other tomatoes, and my kids kind of went crazy mixing up the tags one day when I wasn't looking. So we'll see what happens. Got some empty spots here that I'm going to fill in with my tomato suckers that I have sitting in water for now. But I will come move them when they have some roots on them. And these two right here, these actually were suckers that I took off of some mother plants on the other side of my garden. And I literally just stuck them in the ground. And that was maybe a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And they're doing great. This is my little mini potato patch. Not all of the potatoes I planted came up, but honestly I am very happy with what did because I have never grown potatoes before, so I'm quite excited to get a harvest of potatoes. This one had some blossoms on it that are gone, so I'm assuming that means it's gonna die back soon, but I could be wrong. And this garlic, this is elephant garlic that is starting to die back, so maybe I should harvest it? I don't know, guys. I might just harvest it. Little garden friend. Over here I have some squash plants. This one is not looking hot. I think I'm gonna dig up these squash plants and amend the soil here, and oh, maybe not this one. This is a butternut. I think there were two here. Yeah, there's two separate plants here. I'm gonna take off these yellowing leaves. But there's two separate plants here, and these look okay. But I'm thinking these squash that don't look too good, I think I'm gonna dig them up, amend the soil, and then plant them into the amended soil. I really should have had a soil test done before I planted in this garden space, but I didn't. So I'm working with what I've got. This is a Cocozelle. I think this one, what was this one? This one's a dark green zucchini. Looks like it might be pretty productive. This one's a Cocozelle. And then this one is a yellow summer squash. It needs, I think it needs something. It's not getting enough nutrients here, so I'm gonna have to amend the soil. Which honestly isn't that big of a deal. And I don't mind doing it. It brings me joy and it's kind of my, whoa. Okay, look at these guys. Got some hiding tomatoes in here. I'll have to go from the other side to show you. You know what, that's what I'm gonna do, is go to the other side. Pretty sure this one was a giant crimson. I got the seeds from M.I. Gardner. Look at the little baby tomato. I pretty much only grow indeterminate tomatoes. They will get very tall and they'll just keep growing. I kind of wanted to try letting one of the suckers go so that I can keep it pruned and have 2 central leaders rather than just one. And that way, if I keep it really clean down here, I'm hoping, I'm kind of experimenting this year, but I'm hoping I can have 2 tomato plants on one root system and that it'll be all right, but we'll see what happens. And I think this plant right here, this big guy, I think this is also a giant crimson, but I need to have my hubby dig up all my tags that he buried to know for sure. But yeah, look at the fruit. This one's looking pretty big. I thought that I only planted slicer tomatoes in this row right here, but this plant does not look like a slicer tomato plant. We've got a lot of flowering happening. Lots of flowering happening. Holy moly. Look at that little tomato. It's so cute. I think this one, I want to say this one was Mortgage Lifter. And judging by the shape of this tomato, I'm going to say that's accurate. Oh, look at these cute tomatoes. Oh, those are so pretty. Oh, I love seeing the tomatoes get all wild. Okay, now this tomato I am curious about. Every year I have saved seeds. I think this is maybe the 3rd year, I want to say, that I have saved seeds from what has been one of my favorite cherry tomatoes or grape tomato. I don't know which it is. I think it's more oblong shaped, so grape tomatoes, I don't know. But anyways, they're like, usually they're about like maybe this big. They're a larger grape tomato. This is kind of huge. I think this is the chocolate sprinkles. But anyway, this thing is like honking. It's not quite a bite-sized tomato. This one's a little smaller. But like, look at this. I don't think I planted any medium-sized tomatoes. I think I only planted like cherry and grape-sized tomatoes and then slicer tomatoes. I heard a firework. Hey Charlie, where did you go tonight?
I went to Aubrey's softball game.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Did she win?
I don't know.
You don't know?
The next time we go there, they'll be delivering news about if Aubrey's team won or the red team won.
Interesting. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
That's good. All right. I gotta get inside and get these girls ready for bed. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Until next time.